How's it going, everybody? We don't need no introduction. We're pushing ladder today, and I'm locked in, not going to lose a single match. That is the goal. So, we're up against Kasim in this first match right here. I think this guy runs Royal Hogs with Lightning and Mighty Miner, the Baby Dragon version, the new, I guess, Royal Hogs version, which I might play for a video tomorrow or soon because the deck is very fun, and it's actually pretty good in the meta. It has not too many bad matchups. There's only a few that are really tough, like maybe a couple Golem decks, but to be honest, Golem is the best deck in the meta, so you can't really even count that as a bad matchup. It just is so broken right now. But I'm just going to have my Tesla prepared. I don't really want to make the first play here because, I mean, I could go knight to back if he's not going to play anything, which is kind of surprising that he's not because he is playing a cycle deck, right? So you would think usually in single elixir they would want to make a play, especially with a cycle deck, right? Like he's got E-Spirit, he doesn't want to give me King Tower activation, I guess is what he's thinking, which is valid, but we could hopefully get King Tower activation at some point in this match from his Royal Hogs. That is the goal, but yeah, we're going to be trying to make Icebow work today in today's meta, or in this season's meta. I don't know how it's going to go too well. I've definitely had some struggles, but I've also had some success, so it's been an interesting couple of days playing it. I'm going to go for the Skellies like this right here. He's going to E-Spirit, right? Okay, we can log this instantly. I think we get a lock here. I'm hoping we do. Nice, we do get the small lock. I guess we'll take it. If I could have somehow prevented that E-Spirit from hitting my Expo, and I waited a little bit, maybe on my Skellies, we could have gotten a bigger lock, but I'll still take that. A decent start to the game, and of course, we are going to be going opposite lane of him, which is what I will want, because this guy does have Lightning, right? So if he has Earthquake, it doesn't really matter if you go opposite or same. Since Earthquake, you're just not going to be offensive expoing at all, but this matchup's different. You have to play offensive expos. They don't have the Queen, but they have the Baby Dragon Evo, which makes things super interesting in terms of defending, because sometimes the pigs will start flying to your tower and somehow just get there, even though you play your Tesla in time. They'll fly by because they're boosted by the Baby Dragon's belt, so you got to be kind of careful. I'm going to go Tesla like this for the Baby Drag. I don't actually agree with that Baby Drag placement. He gives me a free Tesla snipe, and he also just gives me tons of value from my cards so far this game, and I'm not complaining. I'll take that. You know, I love some free value. I'm going to go log like this right here, cycle my knight to back. He goes for the Royal Hogs of right-hand lane. I'm just going to go for my Rocket. He does go for the pre-log for my Skellies that are not in rotation yet, so I'm fine with that. We'll just reset now. He wasted, well, technically, we got a +1 trade on that right-hand side, even though he went for, like, the offensive pigs and I had to Rocket, because he had to log too. But let's see. He's going to go Baby Dragon like that. I'm going to go for the Evo Tesla in the middle like this right here. I'm just going to kind of explain my thought process as these games go on. Hope y'all are cool with that, because I want to focus today and I want to push up to 3,000 at least by the end of today. I don't know if it'll happen in this video, but some point today I want to be at 3,000 trophies minimum. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I kind of want King Tower, but I'm going to go for the Expo like this on the right-hand side. Skellies to block the cannon, hopefully. Nice. He does go for that. He's going to Lightning too. You know what? I'm just going to cycle my log. He also logged, so he logged and Lightning and cannoned. Lots of elixir to spend, so I feel pretty confident in our ability to probably rocket his tower sometime soon here. No need to rush though. I will say spell cycling isn't really that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not that easy in this matchup because they do have the 3-card cycle, right? So I'm going to go Rocket now. He's obviously going to pop the ability, but that's fine with me. All right, so he's got Evo Baby Dragon in cycle as well. Oof, this might be a bit of a sketchy defense. Now, we got this, though. He's more than likely going to go Lightning and then Royal Hogs, but I'm not sure if he'll go Pigs first. He does go Lightning first. Okay, that's good for me, I guess. Let's go Knight, and then I'm going to go Icebow on top of this right here. Skellies to the side. There's the Mighty Miner Bomb. I think that actually kind of hurt him more than helped him, to be honest, because it just didn't do anything right there. Pigs get like 1 or 2 shots. You know, not the end of the world. I think we do just offensive bow here on the right-hand side. I've got my Evo Tesla in cycle. I'm not going to play it, though. I'm just going to wait. We're going to wait for him to play something. He's going to go Pigs then Cannon, probably, yeah. So we have to let this go if he cannons. Dang, I guess we'll log to make sure it dies a little quicker. I was hoping I could be able to get my knight down in time, but there's just no way I could have got that down in a timely manner right there. I'm going to go ahead and just go for my Ice Wizard like this. He's very low on elixir. He's going to pop the ability more than likely. So I'm just going to go Skellies up top, Knight for this Baby Dragon, and Tesla for the Mighty Miner right here. I've got my log as well if he does want to play anything else. I'm going to go log. Okay, nice. Wow, he actually plays a Pigs into that. Very big mistake by him because my Tesla was already there, number 1, and the Ice Wizard is still getting so much value. He wastes his Evo Cannon. I can go Skellies down low, make sure no piglets touch my tower, and then I'm going to instantly go for an offensive expo because I think he might Lightning my tower. There's the 3-card cycle. Here it comes. He's going to go Royal Hogs probably on top of this. I'm just going to get my Tesla down for the Royal Hogs preemptively. Nice. He's going to go Pig Split in the middle. Very interesting play. Let's go Ice Wizard. Actually, let's go log first, then Ice Wizard the middle like this. The Baby Dragon could cause some issues. I might just rocket this, to be honest. Hold on. Let's think about this for a second. I'm going to Tornado this away. He goes for that. I'm just going to rocket instantly. He's going to have to cannon on defense again, so we can't even go for a Lightning. I'm going to go for my log like this, and I think he cannot get enough damage with his Lightnings to win the game. Even if he goes for 2 Lightnings, we can get 1 rocket down to finish off the match, and that's going to be pretty pretty much GG's as long as I, you know, barring a huge choke right here. Let's go Icebow on top of this, Skelly's log for these piggies, and then I have another Tesla and Cycle, which is pretty solid. I'm going to go for the rocket on tower now just to make sure he can't somehow squeak out the win at the last 2 seconds. Tornado everything back to keep my Icebow alive. Well, it was alive until he logged, but it's okay. GG. First game, first win against a pretty interesting matchup. I'm not too sure how this matchup is. I've definitely lost it a few times and won it a few times since it is a pretty much brand new deck. But yeah, interesting win right there. Hopefully we can keep that success going for the whole video. Found our next match here. This guy, I think, I'm trying to remember what he plays. I know I faced him before, but I don't remember exactly what his deck is. I'm going to go Knight to back. Bandit makes me think probably P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, potentially with the Vines. Some P.E.K.K.A. decks have Fireball this season. Some P.E.K.K.A. decks have Fireball and Vines. Some have Lightning. Some have just Vines. It's kind of a hodgepodge. Is that the right way to use that word? Of different spells in the P.E.K.K.A. deck. So he's going to go for the Battle Ram like that. Interesting. I think we go log like this right here. Push it back. Keep my Tesla alive for a long time here. He's got Barbarian Barrel. So maybe it's not P.E.K.K.A. It could be 3M, maybe? He does have the pump, so I'm thinking 3 Musketeers now. All right, interesting. I'm not too sure how to feel about this matchup. I think it's definitely going to be interesting. It depends if he has Monk or not. If he has Monk, then things are going to get pretty difficult for me. But if he doesn't have Monk, I think we should be able to defend. Fingers crossed. He goes Barbarians. Oh, wait, does he not have 3M? I thought he had 3 Musketeers. I actually don't know what he's playing, to be honest. Let's go Icebow the back and just figure it out as we go along. So he's got Evo Ram, Evo Barbs as his 2 evolutions. Kind of an interesting combination. Literally, wait, 7 Barbarians as his evolutions. I'm going to go Tesla like this right here. That's going to be fine. The Icebow is going to just be the GOAT here. Watch this, guys. Let's go for the Skellies. I believe we can activate King Tower off this too, which is going to be super duper helpful. I'm going to wait for the Tornado until we have the perfect timing for this Barbarian. The Ghost, beautiful. Oh, that's huge. That's actually such a great King Tower activation. And if he does go for the pump, again, once again, we have our rocket prepared for that. So I think he'll probably pump in the middle if I had to guess sometime soon. He goes pump. What is this guy doing? He's giving me like free damage on his tower. Like if he just puts the pump in the middle, I'm not going to rocket the King Tower, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a huge mistake to put his pump behind his tower like that, especially when the Icebow was already dealing some damage on the right hand side. So it's not like his tower was more healthy over there or anything at that point. But I'm assuming he's going to go for the Evo Ram here. He does have Evo Battle Ram and Cycle, unless I'm crazy. No, he does. I have Evo Tesla, though. Evo Tesla should be very good. I'm guessing he does have Vines. I actually don't remember if he played Vines already. I have dementia, so he's going to go for the Bandit, probably the middle or opposite lane. He goes Ghost opposite lane. I'm fine. I'm going to go Skellies like this up top right here. There's Mother Witch. I'm going to log like this, and then go for my Evo Tesla down low right here for the Bandit and all this jazz, the Ghost and all that stuff. Ice was low. There's the Vines like we kind of anticipated right there. I guess we Knight for this Mother Witch. Don't really love the play, but I'd rather just get that down and make sure it doesn't take out my whole Ice Wizard than risk any kind of weird interaction. Let's go Skellies like this right here. And go for the defensive Icebow. He's going to pump up now that I've played my defensive Icebow probably. No, he goes Mother Witch in the middle. Okay. Barbarians. He's going to commit to playing offense here, it looks like. I'm going to go log over here on the right-hand side for that. That's a lot of log value. We can get Icebows down. That's not going to pull to the Expo, I don't think, because it's a little bit too far over. But that's fine. It's still going to take that out. Mother Witch might get a few shots on my tower, but I'm not too pressed about that. I think we just Expo. Call me crazy for this. I know this is like pretty darn aggressive, but I think we should go offensive here. Man, that Barbarian somehow survived that long. Yeah, I knew he was hurting for Elixir right there. Let's go log like this. He's going to have to Vines probably here if he doesn't want to lose the majority of his tower. Mother Witch comes down, but that's still a little bit too late. Look at this damage. The Expo is going absolutely nuclear on his tower, and just like that, I think that's GG's question mark. Yeah, it is. He let my Expo do too much, and now we can just rocket to finish off the match. So beautiful win right there. We just played pretty solid, played aggressive when we needed to, and it ended up paying off when I knew he was down Elixir. Oh, that's kind of funny. So we're facing a guy from the clan that I'm in on my other account, which is a little bit funny. But he's got the Chef Tower, so that means either Golem or probably Goblin Giants. I'm going to cycle my log like this. He has Bomber. Oh, interesting. So I haven't seen a ton of Bomber in Golem decks this season, so maybe it could be Goblin Giants. I don't want to assume, though, because the second I'll assume he's going to drop a Golem first play or something. So I don't really have the greatest starting hand. I can't really cycle my anything here. I mean, we could maybe Ice Wizard, maybe Tesla. They're both kind of risky. He goes for the Goblin Machine, so I'm just going to set up my Tesla in the middle like this. And man, I will tell you guys what, I've seen so much of this card this season. I might actually think I've seen it like more than my own family the last couple weeks. I'm going to go for my Knight like this here to kite this over. He goes for the Goblin Giant. I was going to go for my Knight, but never mind. I'm going to go Icebow down low. Now Knight up top, and that should be okay, I think. I'm going to go log like this. Wait, what is happening here? Let's go Skellies for the machine, bro, please. I can't. I think we can activate the King Tower here, which is going to be super helpful. The machine's going to get a few hits on my tower, but what can you do about it? I'm actually going to go for the Tornado like this. I don't mind that. That was really good. We take one machine punch, but honestly, for a King Tower activation for the rest of the match, I will definitely take this. He P.E.K.K.A's the back. Okay, so it's P.E.K.K.A version with Goblin Giant. I'm assuming he doesn't have Lightning, because then his deck would be like 4.3 Elixir or something crazy. I'm going to go Tesla like this in the middle. Only thing we really need to be worried about is if he has minions in this situation, because minions could kind of cause some havoc, especially if he vines with them and all that jazz. But I'm going to just chill here for a second. He goes for the bomber. I'm going to go Icebow down low to slow it down. And then I think we just go, well, there's the minions. I kind of called it. I think we just go Knight behind like this and then Skellies for the P.E.K.K.A. to make sure it doesn't connect on my Ice Wizard. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to play an offensive Expo here. Actually, do I do that? I don't think I should. You know what? I'm going to. We're going to see what he does. Maybe this is a mistake. We'll find out pretty quickly if he does defend this really easily and then counter push. But I think it's fine. I don't really know. Wow, he actually has way more elixir than I thought. Let's go Evo Tesla for the machine. Wow, I can't believe he had enough for Goblin Giant that fast. Let's go Ice Wizard down low. All right, so, I mean, we probably shouldn't offensive Expo ever again in this matchup. It just kind of doesn't do anything. And it also gives him a free counter push pretty much every time. So it's more hurting me than helping me. And it's sad to say that that's kind of the case with Expo on offense most of the time, this meta, because of how much beatdown there is. But Ice Wizard is doing a good job of just kind of controlling the map right here. The P.E.K.K.A. is coming down towards me. He's going to go for the minions and then Goblin Machine like this. Oh boy. We'll go Ice Wizard log like this. Hopefully that dies. He does vines. Okay, I need my Ice Wizard to do something here. He goes for the Rage and the Curse. Interesting that he has Goblin Curse still in this season. I think Goblin Curse is pretty dead at the moment right now. It kind of got the Void treatment, and I'm honestly hoping that the Vines gets the Void treatment too, where it just gets killed, because, man, this card is getting a little bit out of hand. I'm just going to go Defensive Expo like this right here. He goes Goblin Giant to back, and yeah, we have a pretty decent setup. Like, I don't think he can break through if I play perfect defense, but at the same time, I can't really get damage either. So it's going to be a close game to the end, I think. I'm going to go Ice with the back like this. I'm going to go ahead and just drop my Larry's off the Knight as well for the Goblin Giant to make sure it dies a little bit faster here, and then I think we just Defensive Expo again. He goes for another Goblin Machine. We'll go double Defensive Expo like this. Ice Wizard should give me infinite value just sitting here. I'm going to go Evo Tesla for the minions. I don't mind that, actually. Minions die. I like this. He's going to probably go Goblin Giant to left, if I had to guess. I'm going to go for my log like this. He does Bomber on defense. You can tell he knows that, like, he can't give up any free damage, because he's going to have a hard time getting damage if I play good defense the rest of the match. He does just drop Evo Pack at the back, which is pretty exhilarating, some would say. I'm going to go for another Defensive Expo. We really have no choice. You guys saw, like, there's no point to offense. It just completely is a waste. So we just need to stay patient here. We don't need to rush. I'm going to go Tesla like this right here, see what he does want to do. There's the minions. I'm going to just wait for the vines here, potentially. Is he going to vines? No, he's not. I'm going to go Skellies like this. Interesting play by him. He's playing a little bit weird, in my opinion. I'm going to go Ice Fizz again right here, and then Tesla up top for the Goblin Machine and the Goblin Giants. Anytime I say Goblin Machine, I just, like, want to say it like that, because the noise effect is so funny. Let's go Skellies down low like this, and that's another easy defense. Terrible Goblin Giant by him right there. Let's go for the Defensive Expo. 50 seconds left. I think we have this game in the bag. I don't want to jinx myself, but I mean, we're playing perfect so far. Ice Wiz up top to control the bridge against those minions. Look at the Ice Wiz on the right. Let's go. That's actually huge damage, because now we don't even need to rock it low key. I'm just going to go Knight to back and then cycle around to another defensive bow. Bro, we have so much defense on the map right now. This is perfect. Let's go for another Expo here. Double Expo. Evo Tesla still alive and 30 seconds left. Ice Wizard to the side. We have another Tesla coming down. I mean, man, he is getting Clash of Clans right now, and I don't feel bad about it one bit for the deck he's using. I'm going to go log Tornado to kill the minions and the bomber like that. And then here comes the Evo Pack of the bridge. We could block the bridge with the Skellies, and that's going to be a dead bomber from the Teslas. We have double Tesla again right here. I can go for a low log. He's probably going to vines, right? So I'm going to log right now, and then we can go for the Knight like this. He goes for another Goblin Giant. Only 12 seconds left. And yeah, like I said, we don't even need to rock it. I'm going to rock it anyways, just because why not? A little insult to injury. I'm going to go with Tornado like this, and then I'm going to Ice Wiz on top, and it's going to be GG's. Beautiful gameplay. Didn't even get close to my tower. That King Tower activation at the beginning really helped me out for the whole match as well, with all the Goblin Giants and the P.E.K.K.A.s and all that jazz. But yeah, great win right there against a very toxic deck that I know a lot of people hate. We're having some decent success right now. Hopefully I don't jinx myself, but up against this individual next up, I'm not sure what he plays. This is my first time facing him. He's going to go for the Hog Rider first play, completely fine with me. Thankfully, we do have Tornado and Cycle, and we didn't get starting handed. Sometimes they go for Hog, and I don't have my Tesla or my Tornado, and I'm just like, dude, do I even bother playing this game, because I just got starting handed that bad? But just going to go Knight to back like this and find out what version of Hog he's playing. So he's got Goblins. Could be Hog XC. That's immediately what comes to my mind when I do see that. He might go XC in the middle. I kind of want to rocket it low-key. Prediction rocket? Maybe not. I'm going to chill though. He goes for the XE. I actually probably would have hit the rocket if I went for the prediction, but let's go Ice Wiz like this, and then I'm going to Tesla as well. Pretty aggressive, but I think I want to play this matchup pretty darn aggressive, to be honest, especially in single elixir, because I have King Tower already up. Like, I'm kind of chilling, and he's going to have a hard time defending if he doesn't rocket. So I'm going to go for my Expo right now, because he just logged, and now he's only on like 9 elixir. He's going to go Valk first, and then he's probably going to go for a Hog, right? So I'm going to go... Yeah, he does Hog. I'm going to go Skellies like this. I'm going to go Knight to block the Valk. Then I'm going to log as soon as we can to make sure the Hog doesn't get a second swing. Oh my gosh, the micro. That was absolutely magnificent right there. That honestly just, like, is game, because this deck, you have to play super perfect from his point of view. to even give himself a chance, because think about it like this, right? So his win condition's a Hog Rider. Mine is an Icebow. I have so many good counters to the Hog. Like I've got Tesla, I've got the Tornado. As long as I don't let him get a XE lineup on my tower, there's really no way for him to get damage besides his rocket, right? And him being down over 2,000 damage, he has to try and rocket cycle me. But of course, if he rockets my tower, I can always rocket his, right? So I'm just gonna play this super safe. I'm gonna Tesla. He's gonna Hog. Watch this, guys. He's gonna go for the Hog right now. I'm gonna go Skellies and then push the Hog to the Tesla. Beautiful. Let's do that right now. He's gonna XE the middle. Yep. Okay. So I think we just go for a little bit of a... honestly, call me weird for this, but he's on 0 elixir pretty much. He has like 3 elixir right now. I'm gonna go for the log on these goblins. Wow, we actually goblin the bridge. That's kind of insane. I should have logged lower to make sure we clipped all the goblins, but I kind of was panic logging right there, like spamming it down. I didn't expect him to goblins the bridge like that, like, you know, because he knows I have login cycle, but I respect the play, knowing I don't have elixir at the time, and I was playing that Expo basically on 0. But I'm just gonna go ahead and chill. We don't even need to rocket. Like, theoretically, right, I could rocket his tower and be completely fine and defend, with probably no issue. But I'm going to play safe. This is my new leaf. Like, I'm turning a new leaf in terms of aggressiveness that I don't need to do. And I'm not going to do it anymore. Like, I'm just going to chill and play very patient. Play Icebow the way it's supposed to be played, if that makes sense. And go for the knight up top. Even if it makes people, like, angry because it's a more defensive play style, I don't really care. I'm not even going to rock it now. It's just Tesla. I mean, we could still rock it, but, like, who cares? I don't need to. Look at our damage lead. What would Mohammed Light do in this situation, guys? Like, he doesn't need the rocket. You know what I mean? Let's go log on this Ice Spirit right here. And then once again, I'm going to set up a defensive Expo as soon as this other Expo expires. In a second here, we can go drop that down right now. And yeah, I feel very comfortable in this matchup. And we played against Viper. Well, I've played against Viper like 1,000 times in my life or something. Not that many, obviously. I'm exaggerating. But, and it's always been a close game. He's kind of taught me how to play this matchup, like, not on purpose, of course, but just by facing him a bunch of times. Of course, he's easily the best Hog XE player of all time. Like, he's quite literally the GOAT with it. We'll go knight to back like this. And yeah, I usually still beat him. So, you know, I should be able to beat pretty much anyone else in this matchup is how I would think about it. Let's go for the Expo like this right here and see what he wants to do. He might rocket my tower. I don't really care if he does. It's not going to matter. He's going to XE most likely on top of my Ice Wizard and the Knight. No, he goes for a Tornado. Now I think we rocket because, like, just look at the advantage we have. I don't even have, like, a play. Like, I might as well just rocket because I have 10 elixir. I'm just sitting here. That's the only reason I'm going for the rocket right now. And yeah, it's pretty much just 2 more rockets, or I can just play defense for the next minute and 14 seconds and try and just, you know, see what's up. So he's going to continue to play. Yep, he is. Wow. I thought he might have given up right there after that rocket and stuff, but he does just go for the goblins, the Valk the bridge like that. I'm going to Ice Wiz like this. He does go for the XE. His only play is really XE lineups in my tower, so at least he's kind of realizing that now, I think. Let's go Tesla to make sure the XE dies, and that's going to chop that down really quick. Not a great Tornado by him either. I can just, once again, defensive Expo. 50 seconds left. There's no way he can break through. Like, there's literally nothing he can do to break through. He rockets my tower. Interesting play. I think we go for the rocket. I'm going to go Ice Wiz the bridge, and now I think we have the game in the bag. So yeah, 40 seconds left. I just need one more rocket and like a few more spell chips. I'm gonna go log like this, and then Tesla up top right here. That Ice Wiz should get one shot on tower. He Valks the back. Yeah, he's giving up, I think. And now we can finally finish off the game with a rocket. So slow and steady wins the race. We had a huge first minute of the game and really just took our opportunity to secure the victory right there. All right, we are in a match here against Icebow. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he usually plays Goblin Drill. I think he's probably one of the better Goblin Drill players, if not the best Goblin Drill player. He goes for the Pig's first play. I believe we can grab King Tower activation with this, and that's why I love when you have your Tesla and cycle when they Pig's first play. It's so nice. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the King Tower activation like this. Beautiful. Oh, that's actually so satisfying. So now we start the game with a King Tower again, just perfect. Like you want to do that against a cycle deck almost every time. Whether it be Drill, Miner, Pigs, like any of those decks, it's really nice to have King Tower active. Balloon as well. Balloon is a very big one to get King Tower activation on, or the matchup can get very out of control very quickly if they're a good player. He's gonna go Baby Dragon in the back, but yeah, same deck we faced, I believe, the first game of this video, where he has Baby Dragon, Mighty Miner, Pigs, all that. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it safe, rocket this, make sure we don't take any belches with the Skellies to make sure my Knight can walk forward enough to where the Baby Dragon does in my tower with the splash damage, and we're gonna be in a fine situation. So I like this matchup if I play perfect, but you can definitely get overwhelmed if you don't have great control. It's kind of hard to describe, but I think you guys can tell what I mean just by like witnessing my play. I think I'm gonna just try and play my Teslas early so I can get around to my evolution, because Evo Tesla's gonna be really nice if he has Evo Baby Dragon and cycle, but I don't know, we'll see what he wants to do right here. He's gonna play aggressive. This guy is a very aggressive player, definitely one of the more aggressive players in like Clash. So I'm gonna go for the Expo like this, force out the cannon. I'm gonna go Knight to block the cannon potentially. He does go for the cannon. Beautiful. Nice. So now he's gonna have to pop the Mighty Miner ability. I'm just gonna leak here for a second and wait for him to play something else. He might Baby Dragon. I kind of want to rocket prediction it. Should I do it? I don't know. I really want to, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna relax. I should have done it. Imagine me rocket predict the pigs. Oh, that would have been so clean. Okay, it's fine though. He does end up logging and e-speeding, so we get no damage, unfortunately. But it's okay. I probably won't go for too many offensive expos in this matchup, just because it's a little bit of a waste sometimes. But in single elixir, if you have the elixir lead, I don't see any point to not go for it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think we're vibing. I'm just going to set up my Evo Tesla up top, and now it's time to control the bridge. I need to make sure we control this river, and he's going to go for the cannon prediction. Nice, beautiful knight right there to block the cannon. I'm going to go log as well to make sure that dies, and then I'm actually going to go for my Ice Whiz like this. Wait, he's still playing cards into this Tesla. Holy Tesla value. That's beautiful right there. He does go for the E-Spirit 2 for the Skellies. We can go for another Tesla because the Evo 1 just now died, and we are in the driver's seat for sure here. So even though it looks like we don't have that much of a lead, I can tornado this Baby Dragon into my Tesla, so his Evo Baby Dragon is now made completely useless. Which is very, very, very awesome for me. I'm going to go log like this up top. Another aggressive pigs by him. I don't know if I agree with that one. It seems like it was just too much at the bridge, if that makes sense, into my Tesla. He's just giving my Tesla too much value, I think, is the moral of the story here so far. I'm going to go Tesla once again. He lightnings. Oh, it's time to go offensive expo. I usually don't do this, but I think he's kind of overcommitting. I'm going to have my rocket. You know what? I'm going to go for the prediction rocket here, I think. I'm going to rocket this instantly. He's probably not going to expect it. I don't think he can Mighty Miner in time. He's really low in elixir. Come on, Expo, connect. Nice. He cannot get the Mighty Miner down, and that's pretty much GG's. I know it's not like completely game over, but that 1,000 damage, and we already have King Tower, remember, is so crucial here. I'm going to go Evo Tesla up top once we do hit 10 elixir. I'm going to go ahead and just drop down my knight to make sure he doesn't cannon, and yeah, we are in the driver's seat. Terrible lightning by him. I mean, not like terrible, but him lightninging anything but my Evo Tesla is just going to give me a free rocket because my Evo Tesla has 100% HP, so there's no point to even do anything but rocket the tower right there. So he's going to cannon into my Evo Tesla. That only gets one shot off. Not a great play by him either. I think he just doesn't really know how to break through the Tesla in this matchup, which is good for me, and that's why it's important. You need to make sure you play your Teslas up high and control the bridge. Bridge battle is everything in these type of decks, against these type of decks, I mean. But he's going to go for the Baby Dragon, probably with these pigs. Yep, there it is. I'm just going to go Tesla, though. He's going to lightning 1000%. I'm going to tornado like this. Holy smokes, look at those pigs and how fast they're moving, guys. That is crazy. Wow, he just got an insane amount of damage. I really don't know if that was deserved, but whatever. That's Clash Royale for you nowadays. The Baby Dragon speed just too goated. We should be okay, though. A minute left. I think we take the Rocket Tornado here on this Baby Dragon while we have some good value, I guess. Is this even good value? I don't know, but it's good enough for me. I'm going to rocket his tower either way, right? So it's like, might as well try and get some value if we can. He goes Evo Baby D. He's probably going to lightning it as well. I'm just going to go log down low and then Evo Tesla up top, knight like this. Holy moly, everything is moving at light speed. But I think we're okay. He's going to lightning. I'm just going to tornado like this. Go for the Ice Wizard, bro. Holy smokes, this Baby Dragon, man, is causing me so many issues. But yeah, we're chilling. I can go for the pigs, or I can go for the Tesla for his pigs. I don't have pigs, obviously. He gets that one piggy to slide by. Might get one shot on my tower. It does not. And yeah, 26 seconds left. We have complete control of this match. He's going to go for another set of Royal Hogs. I'm just going to Ice Whiz, cycle back around to a Tesla. And then, yeah, even if he lightnings this Tesla and the Ice Whiz in the night, it doesn't matter. Those pigs are not going to connect to my tower in time. Yeah, he gets down the lightning way too late. And, of course, we get that rocket just for a little bit of extra damage. Ice Whiz to the side to make sure nothing connects. And then we can log in NATO to finish up the game. So, yeah, beautiful video like this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like if you did. And, of course, enjoy the Butch clip at the end. This one's very cute. And have a great rest of your day. And, yeah, good win right there. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. And, yeah, peace.